selected. Notification, EASY28_86, home team select, ready. Ready. Team settings submenu, edit uniforms submenu, team settings sub, pen, defend, 4, Michigan 89 select, edit you, ready. Home team selection Michigan Wolverines.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
Entering play call screen. College, normal.
And the Wolverines will put total leather and we'll get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Suggestions, error 8 cat, formation, play type, constant, up, with path, slant, error, steep, middle slant.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
Entering play call,
the officials
slant,
offer the deal, and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty.
Stick is selected.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds his tight end. And the defense makes a big hit, knocks him down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit too for the location of the throw, because he put it out in front of his big man. He was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The Nittany Lions can really attack on this second and short. Snagged in the middle, it pays. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts, as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. And he's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do the job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets him to the 40.
It's so hard for these DBs to try to match up with this guy one-on-one in the back end. He's just too big, and he's just able to run the corner out-muscle everybody for the football, and haul in the catch.
Looking downfield on first down. Finds his big tight end. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Cheat middle divide. YMTN drive.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense.
Short cross. Short cross.
Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
What a start by this defense. That is exactly what you need, man. They've been a little bit hit or miss. They've been a little bit up and down. But to start the game on a high note, get the good mojo going, great start for this defense.
Hands it off. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. See that maze in blue, and you expect tough-minded, hard-nosed running attacks.
I expect big, physical, huge linemen that don't like people, that are going to move them out of the way and do just this, what we did right here. Move the sticks, get first downs on the ground. That's who Michigan is.
They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. There he goes. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Spread.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Still on his feet at the 45. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown Wolverine. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring this one out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
Outside zone. Age is weak.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll run it again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Hey, no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
MTNX slant spot.
Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Working on the right. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
You know, this tight end's a weapon in the passing game. He runs good routes, normally has good hands, but didn't have them there.
Oh, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Right in lockstep there with the receiver.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing the pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return.
Subcategories: man coverage, 1WWR1.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Trying to escape and get it himself. That's the kind of play that can really get you going if they have a first down at the 43.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the first quarter. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second.
Entering play call, man coverage. There are 2 categories. You have play type, zone cover, cover to zone. There are 3 categories. You have 42 options. Cover to drop.
And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on.
Play height, blitz, man blitz. There are 2 categories. You have 71 options.
The Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on third and short.
Give cushion.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaks into the open. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Wants to go up top on first down. Rushes on him. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody can throw it to. It'll be second down.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now. If they keep this up, this could get ugly by the fourth quarter.
And the Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. They're going to run it. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defenses defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Categories. You have 7 to 1
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Here's a heat. It's caught. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
This defense really does a nice job playing with their eyes and pursuing the ball. They took away all of the quarterback's options down the field. When he finally checked it down, they rallied to him, made the tackle, now setting up fourth.
The Wolverines come to the line trying to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He got it! And he was pushing for that goal line, but the knee stopped him at the 2.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan! That touchdown was a credit in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense. Being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Louise. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here and make something happen on this side of the football.
Second down, he'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises. And I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Well, we know this guy is special. And because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it. And the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
And the Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the wideout. Wants to fire on second down. Got his man quickly. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
This quarterback right now is in a groove. He's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
There are 11 categories.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on third down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties, they keep these third downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Gonna run it. It's Hayes. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Hayes. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got some room to run. The 20. Touchdown Wolverines. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Categories: white cross, switch, shot play, go, double post, divide.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. First play of the drive wants to throw. That's caught. It's Hayes. Turning it on. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium.
Portland, WR smash.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29.
Slug go.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down?
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing that his players were going to be able to
Entering play call.
Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Short cross.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Finds a man in the middle. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. A strike downfield. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Concept, media, smash, earth, slot, shake, levels. Spot. Shallow cross.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's McFadden. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. With the catch, it's Rourke. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
Hail Mary. Concept. Special teams. There are two categories. Kick punt off tackle. Kick punt FD flat. Field goal 33 yards.
They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. He splits the uprights.
Entering play call.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They are way down, and they'll try to cut into it by getting this onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense could do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Oh, maybe a double pass. Here's the pressure. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime updates. The Nittany Lions will boot it away to start the second half. And he's not going to take the touchback. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
There are 6 cover 2 zone. There are 3 categories. You have 42 options.
They'll run this play from the pistol. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. The 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Michigan! And the pummeling has started.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Pittsburgh has the lead right now. The Steel City has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 10 over Northern Illinois. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Outside zone, power O.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Gives it to the back on the draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
After your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead, really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Well, this offense has really struggled so far early in this game, passing game particularly. A lot of that is on the quarterback, but at some point you need guys to step up and help him out. That was a very good throw. His receiver has got to be able to make that catch. It just takes one play to get momentum and build some confidence, but the guys around the quarterback, they've now got to step up for this offense.
Cover 3 spy. Cover 3 doesn't match.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
And obviously this offense has had their way getting a huge lead. And now when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares. Because
got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown Wolverines. And they add 6 more with a trip to the house.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And the point after is good.
College kick return.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Screen, AHP slip screen. There are 4 categories.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Concept.
And I tell you what, really good job by the defense. They did not bite on it, thinking it was a long pass down the field. You could tell they were ready for it. As soon as they saw the screen, they broke on it, got the running back down super quick.
Corner.
Tight end now in motion. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Hayes. Open space at the 25. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Toast.
They just keep firing. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Short cross.
Gets the back moving. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds.
And blitz. Pinch blitz.
So here comes comes the Michigan offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Brings into the open. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And it's no good. Well, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
From the gun, running back gets the give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Backs protect.
They'll try the run. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Nittany Lions lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got it in the middle, it's Rourke. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. The inside handoff. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line. They threaten deep in the red zone.
Inside zone.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Penn State! In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this one.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on that.
And the extra point was good. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Cover 6, cover 3 match.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They'll run it from the gun. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Spread.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Picks up the first down. He's up to 113 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your D.
Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Zone blitz, zone blitz free.
And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field.
Short cross.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires to the middle. Incomplete. Man, so lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Slug go.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Soft spot in the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Speed dig out.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And we've seen a lot of that from this offense, unfortunately. Just quarterback and wide receivers just not in sync. And sometimes it happens and they get out of sync and they don't make big plays, but man, you're in a huge deficit. You need big plays down the field, so somebody's got to make a play for their quarterback.
Finds a man on the right. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Pucks it out of the air. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
And how about that 3rd down? They go 5 wide. They've spread the defense out. And at quarterback there, you're just trying to find your best one-on-one matchup. You're making a quick throw, and you're picking up the first to keep the drive going.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? Give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. It's caught. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate, so if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense move forward.
Run out, trap, and around.
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's a reverse. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8.
Wide receivers, running backs, you see them. They're interchangeable now. You see each playing different positions and handing the ball to wide receivers like you get here. You know, wide receivers are getting the ball more and more in space, but you're also trying to hand them the football so they can make some plays, get more touches, especially those good guys. Not a great game, but definitely a good job of getting the wide receiver involved in the run game. And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment, because today, it was not a good day. And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
That defensive front just flat whipped him as they knock him down for a big loss.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Looking to throw. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They're ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
And this offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore. I think giving that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety, and that means being physical and getting your back downhill, not going backwards.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.
Entering post-game screen, you have 3 options. Stats is selected. Return to HUD. Entering Weekly Advanced Summary screen. Entering Dynasty.